We all know that the Series 2 events are live and running. My question is, where are you on the Coffee and Camo event? How far are you? It's like kind of crazy and wild to think how far we can come here. What is your technique? I'm Dark Strider, the YouTube Assassin. Let's get our Doom Eternal on. So, as you guys can see, after 4 painstaking days so far, I'm only at level 10 as far as this goes. Everybody who's a booster of mine, you guys are scoring a ridiculous amount of points. Anyway, I just hit level 10. I'm about to get this skin for this for the gun right now, and then I'm just one step away from getting the hipster, which is what I really want. And then I'll actually finish off the series. But what are your techniques for gaining XP? I gave you a bunch of techniques that I thought, and here's one that like really is mind-boggling.
I have located the pre-signal. I will mark it on your HUD.
So on a future video, I intend on showcasing a bunch of like the Slayer skins, gun skins, things like that. There's just one that I'm missing. Well, one besides the Revenant's hipster look. That one is going to be the gold skin that you get for completing the game on Ultra Nightmare. Now, I've been playing Ultra Nightmare. I've gotten decently far, honestly. And, you know, but then something will happen. I'll get killed. I'll come back. And what I noticed, though, is that I keep like restarting, retrying, and things like that. And yeah, it does get a little frustrating, but what's really keeping me in good spirits is the fact that as I'm playing Ultra Nightmare, every time that I fail, I'm actually still scoring a lot of points for the event, which is like really weird. You know, not that I'm hating on it, that's actually pretty cool. And you know, that's a good secondary prize for losing or dying on this really hard mode. And just for those who don't know, Ultra Nightmare is basically like a one-life mode. You have one life, that's it. Once you're dead, you're dead. So it doesn't matter if you're halfway through the game, if you're at the very end of the game, you're battling the Icon of Sin. If the Icon of Sin gets you, you're gone. You're dead. So there's like a lot of people who really are nervous about playing that level, you know, because it's really, it shows a lot of skill and a lot of patience to do it. But in the meanwhile, every single time I fail, I'm actually scoring a lot of points for this thing, which I think is absolutely amazing. And that's actually been my secret. That's how I've been moving along in this. So, you know, it's pretty wild. Like, what are you guys doing? Are you guys playing Ultra Nightmare? Are you guys just replaying levels? Are you guys doing anything like weird like that? And speaking of Ultra Nightmare, I like to go on to eBay and I like to collect older video games. My Nintendo collection, I've got like 500, I believe, of 900 games that they had for that thing. You know, I like collecting stuff like that. I also like collecting all these goofy little items for like, you know, Doom Eternal and whatnot, like the helmet and things that you get from the special edition. You know, like figurines and stuff like that. I love collecting stuff like that. I love video game memorabilia. As I was looking on eBay, there is actually somebody selling for 300 bucks Ultra Nightmare. Like, he will deliver you Ultra Nightmare. He will go through the game. He will beat it for you for 300 bucks. You give him your gamer tag, you give him your login information, and he will go and he will like play through the entire game for you, get you all the accolades, you know, the icon, the skin, and he'll do that for you. And I'm sitting here in like absolute disbelief, like, wow, this guy's actually selling this. Meanwhile, he's already had a sale on it. Someone has already bought it. Now, I'm not saying that that person that bought it, you know, they suck, or, you know, like, I'm not making fun of them or anything like that. If that's what they felt they had to do, then that's what they felt they had to do, you know? I mean, I wouldn't spend, you know, that kind of money on something like that. I'd really try to, like, up my skills and whatnot. But to me, that was absolutely amazing that somebody is actually selling their skills online like that. I think that that's mind-boggling. I think that's awesome for him. Good job. Makes me laugh every time, you know, like, I've had like an ex or my mom say, you know, how are you supposed to pay bills playing video games? Right now I'm not doing too bad, and honestly, if that guy is selling stuff like that, if he sold 10 of those and he did it all in 1 week, he would have made what most people make, like, not even in a month, you know? So, like, you know, kudos to him if he's making those sales. That was actually pretty interesting. If you're ever on eBay, take a look. But you know, straying from my point, this has been what I've been doing. I've been playing Ultra Nightmare. I've been getting, like I said, pretty far. I think the furthest I've gotten was Sentinel Prime, and then that Guardian kills me. I don't think I got anywhere past that. But, you know, that's what's going on. That's what I've been doing. And every time that I gain, you know, those levels, that I, you know, get to those places and everything, even if I fail, even if I do this first mission a million times, I'm still getting, like, massive amounts of points, which I think is, like, pretty cool. So that's really how I've been moving along in these past 4 days. And that's not playing all day, every day. That's just playing, you know, like maybe an hour or two on the game, and then I'm doing other projects, both, you know, as far as games go and around the house. But again, let me know what you're doing. Let me know what you're trying. I'd love to hear from you. Other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until the next one, be good. And tell me your skills. Let me see that you've gotten this far or further.